right, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. It's your boy Day come back at you live. It is a happy Thursday. So we all had an awesome Juneteenth holiday off yesterday as the markets were closed. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic rest. Here we are. Looking forward to an awesome trading day with you guys. We got the S&P 500 spun another record Tuesday, right, which was the most recent trading day. As you know, markets were closed yesterday for the Juneteenth holiday. The broad market index added 0.25%, while the Nasdaq Composite also hit another new high, inching up 0.03%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, meanwhile, ticked up 56.76 points, or 0.15%. NVIDIA was the star of the show yet again on Tuesday, climbing 3.5%. Looking ahead, investors will be watching for initial jobless claims figures and housing starts data this morning, which already passed as that was at 8:30. So with that being said, let's kind of look into our watch list here. All of the big news times have already passed. So there's nothing to be worrying about for other times now. Getting into MGOL, number one gainer stock is up 200% right now. So what an incredible run here from the 75-cent breakout entry. I left an 84 here earlier as well. So if you ended up taking that one as well, great job. But, you know, I think 75 has been the nice run here to 154 so far here. All right. Other than that, this is a low flow stock. We played this several times in the past. And MGOL looks like this is continuing from last week. So it's a USA Communication Service Company, 6.7 million in flow. Or not necessarily last week, I guess it was earlier this week too, but leader in crude oil, which is the Heidmar Inc. They are looking to refine petroleum marine transportation services and agreeing to business combination with, I guess, this MGOL. So we are going to be keeping an eye on MGOL for a continuation here. The only thing we need to keep an eye on is for that up, all pre-market. You got a short window before that potential most likely fade as traders are going to sell off and shorts come in. At the moment, we did hit that mark. So, you know, you do want to keep your eyes on to see if it's going to continue to build that higher low and higher high. If it starts to change that pattern, then you do need to watch out. Okay. Moving on, you got GRDI, top second gainer, currently trading at 97 cents. You got the stock just a hair below $1 mark. You do want to see this thing coming back above one. But earlier in pre-market, we did get a nice trade out of this one from 120 to hitting 142. And then now we are sitting right here right now. So just kind of be watching for that lower high breakout and seeing if GRDI is going to be able to get back on up to the VWAP and does a VWAP roll and see if it can do further move or not. Okay, this is a USA financial company, 17 million float, so it's mid-float stock. There is no new news. All right, moving forward, we got ZAPP, Z-A-P-P, top third gainer here, and this is currently trading at $1.93 a share. And it looks like, you know, I believe there's a play here on ZAPP. So let's take a quick look. We got 195 actually coming on out. We got to break this 195 candle break here. And if we can do that, then ZAPP, I'll be looking for that continued run here. That was at 908. So yeah, it has not been able to break through this mark. There's a lot of resistance here right now. So be on the lookout for that nice Heikin Ashi candle break at 195. But so far, pre-market high has been up to 225. So we do need to keep your eyes on that level as well once if it does break 195. Now ZAPP is a PR news play, meaning there's a press release on this United Kingdom consumer cyclical. This is an auto manufacturer company, 1.4 million in flow, so very low flow. It's actually the lowest flow I believe we have on the watch list this morning. The ZAPP EV reports financial results for the first half of fiscal year 2024 and raises business outlook. So that is the PR headline this morning. Other than that, that's enough for ZAPP. We'll see if 195 breaks or not. Next stock is SMX. SMX currently trading at 16 cents a share, lowest price stock this morning. You know, we'll see if SMX is going to be able to get a pretty much a lower high downtrend breakout here and get a reversal. That could be a nice little one you can keep an eye on. And TPST here, market's going to open up in a few seconds, but TPST we'll keep an eye on to see if it's going to be able to get another nice run or not. I mean, we did get a little play here earlier. It was missed by 1 cent PT, I believe, but right now it is all the way back down here. So it could be a nice little dead cat bounce. Be on the lookout. Here we go. Market's open. Ding, ding, dong. Let's have a great day. Obviously right now NASDAQ is been getting a little pullback here. NQ is still up 54 points. So we'll see. At the moment it's lower highs and lower lows, so it is bearish, but we are seeing potentially it could be a little bit of a reversal since it's been downtrending here towards the market opening. So keeping an eye on this area here at the 2240 mark to see if it's going to hold. MGOL #1 gainer, so let's see. Okay, MGOL coming on up. You got the 154 level there that we got to break through. We got a 156 up halt. I'm going to wait for the first green candle here on NQ for a reversal, but right now we're not seeing that, so it looks like it is still draining down the toilet. But we are getting very close to a strong support level and a potential strong reversal level as well. So I wouldn't be hammering too much and too long. Right now, just enjoy that nice quick fall and then look for that potential reversal. Okay, so we did come down to 2192 level here. Very, very bearish right now, giving a lot of gains back on AQ here for the day from the mornings. So that is coming down to a very oversold territory here. Goodness gracious. That is a scary drop. That is a scary drop right there. Okay, right now we are oversold. So meaning, you know, lots of selling happens. So overselling means that could be obviously a buying opportunity here as well. Other than that, you got MGOL. We're still waiting for that break for that up halt at 154 showing here. Just focused on MGOL at this time and watching NQ. Hey, MGOL, this is our #1 play. Testing 154. It's a 154 up halt here. Okay, folks. Well, here it is. MGOL halted up. So congrats for those that got in and still holding, that is, because again, we are holding above the special line that we need to hold, which is 140. So that 140 support level here is holding nicely. NQ is just having a hard time trying to reverse, so just kind of waiting for that reversal candle right now. It is just still selling off pretty good. Now we're down to being up only 6 points after being up like 60 points. So it's just a big drop here. Okay, folks, so that means that on MGOL, we're going to need to wait for 5 minutes. 9:34 and 10 seconds has been the official halt time. So you do need to count down 5 minutes from there. So that would be 9:39 and 10 seconds. Okay, so NQ, let's see if it starts reversing here a little bit or not. I'm gonna still wait for that confirmation. Still has a lot of red candles right now.
SDIG. BTR. HROW. CDXS, CNTG. SMC1. SDIG. CLRS, CLRB. LIC1. SDIG. MVIR. MVIO. OKLO. GRDL. CNTL. PRAX. SDIG. MESA. CMTL. MESA. SDIG. MESA. TNT. SMR. MULN. HUD. Northeast. CNTL. MPIO. MPIO. GL. MPOT. FRIX. AFNS.
Okay, so we got a few more, one more minute here, and then market's going to be going into the halt on MGOL. Okay, so nice bounce here on NQ. It's still green for the day.
BCLI, MGOL, MGOL. BRE. LGL.
Okay, here we go, folks. MGOL. We got 178 up halt here next on MGOL, looking great. And Q looking good. Nice higher lows. It reversed out on the 1 minute and the 5 minutes looking good. We got our first green candle now. So we want to make sure that body here is holding as support.
LGN. Best. SMR. Big. Follow. Best. Bud. MBOT. MGOL. MTL. SF.
Okay, right now MGOL still waiting for the unhalt now. It's gonna be 9:46:12. So that's gonna be our second halt down. This is a first halt down, but then the second halt. So we got 9:45, excuse me, 9:46:12 seconds is gonna be the unhold time here. Overall, as you know, 140 needs to hold as support. So I'm gonna maintain that level here and let you guys know that we do need to hold 140. 140 cracks. I would not want to be looking to keep averaging down this guy. MGOL 1.48 strong. Current support 9:46. And what was the second here? 12 seconds. So 9:46:12 on hold time.
Fine.
Okay, NQ still looking great. We got that 14 EMA. That's going to be a strong resistance, folks. And then 14 EMA breaks through, then we got room all the way up to this downtrend line, which should be around that's 21 SMA and the 25 EMA. So you got a little bit of more room to run between this and then the 25 EMA.
FOSL. FOSL. Well, north northeast. Maine. WGO. WGO. ZT. WGO. 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 Okay. WGO. 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 BRE. BTDR. TABA. ZAP. Big.
Okay, NQ coming up to the 14 EMA now. Two more minutes for MGO to get unhalted right now. Stocks. You got GRDI testing VWAP. ZAP looking good from the 195. So ZAP probably is my second favorite now. At 195. Working nicely here. Okay, so we got 225. We got to break 225 next.
LRP. UST. Hey. RYNM. INFT. ZAP. MGO.
Okay, Zap, new high today, folks. Looking good.
LT. Alt. FAR.
NQ still green. Markets are green, looking good.
Fund. RB. Win. Hey. RNS.
MGOL is gonna get halted down, looks like again soon. So watch for that. Zap 259 up halt. $259 up halt.
FLT. NRIS. NRIS. BQ. Big. BRE. 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 What? ST. Paula. What?
269 up halt. They're moving it up right now on Zap. Staying focused on the winner right now. This is the hero runner at the moment, while MGOL is taking a cool off. It's still good on MGOL as long as 140 on the Heikin Ashi holds.
RNS. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 1 NRIS. Apollo, SLCY. Sixty. Then. Fin, URST. AMCX. EGY.
284 up, Paul and Zap.
Sorry.
$291 up, Paul. They're raising it up, folks. Just getting a little extended, but it's on SSR, so 291 up, Paul now. And Q, after hitting between that 14 and the 25 here, we were getting a massive rejection and pullback. But that pink deviation line of current support, we'll see if it holds. And here we are, folks. Zap halted up.
MGOL. Polite. HAI. RNG. NTL. SLNH. Win. FBNY. Beer. GRDL. Very. FBNY. NTKH. MR. SLNH. Alt. SLNH. FBNY. HAI. TPNX. AMCX. Sales. Final. That's it. Okay. ASNS. Alt. Double. HTRC. FFFD. RXT. BMR. CRVU. Alt.
Okay, so Zap should be 9:56 and 30 seconds. So we got about 2 more minutes. NQ right now is between the 14 EMA being resistance and pink dead right now, current support. We got another line down here. on this chart, which should be the next. I would personally use this right now, 22.25 right now. That's my line in the middle there. You got $3 natural resistance. That's gonna be very strong here on ZAP. So let's see if it does become support later. But I expect a little bit of a wick into $3 and then go from there. But we are up 114% now, so it does look like we need to start establishing support at that $3 mark. And you got that 89 here in the daily chart. You got a little bit more room here towards like 340.
FBLY, GFLT, GRDL, SFIX, RNG. ESTX, 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 ESTX. Zap, zap, zap.
Okay, ZAP, here we go. NQ right now is a bit more on the bearish side with the 5-minute RSI crossing below here, the average line.
GMS. Oh, that's POS.
Okay, here we go. ZAP looking good. So we got 385 up, folks. This is money right here. Holy moly, 385 up here.
Zap. No.
393 up.
Four. Orange.
Okay, folks, ZAP is now officially getting a lot of attention. 416 up, $4 is going to be next natural resistance. I'm not seeing any blues clues yet. It's just watch the 10 EMA extension. 416 up next.
LT, LT, LT. GMS, GMS.
Man, that 195 was beautiful entry.
XPOM. Cop. A. Four. FGBN. TRAN, CRN, Mesa, Mesa, IDA, Mesa. IDAI. Dom. LMND. TBLT, DLO, TBLT. BLR. Alt, BBSL, DHAL. Mesa. MZMTL, Mesa, Mesa. All out.
416 up pulse still right now on Zap. Okay, and Q looking very bearish right now, still dropping. You got right now this line at 20.25 cracking, so that's resistance now. And now you got more room to drop here at the trend line.
CNTL.
Okay, right now we got a little bit of the 10 EMA extension. We'll look for that 10 EMA bull flag here setting up for Zap. Since the up pulse still showing up above $4. So you got Zap here, worth watching for 10 EMA, bull flag.
Fund. Win. Then. CMTG. NLGM. Arcane. CRNC. MPL1. ABSL. 4. PRAS. PRAS. LPSM. Brothers. AMCS. RAS. ENTG. RNC. Alt. LGM. Win. SLS. Legs. KLS. M. HXL. CNTG.
Okay, right now waiting for Zap again. Still just watching that 10 EMA bull flag. We're still holding the 10 EMA, so just kind of have to wait. MGOL lost sauce, as you know, 140 cracks. There's, like I said, I'm not going to pay attention to MGOL. If it comes back above 140, then I'll be interested. But being below 140, this is just a sewer dog back down. Because again, running up, 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 the smart traders locked in and took as massive advantage as they can here. Okay. And then once 140 cracked, that was it. Ejection button, and the smart traders, they took the parachute and they're good. Other traders, they didn't press the eject button, so now they're just going to be willing to keep riding the jet all the way down, I guess. When hopefully somehow some jet comes back and saves it, but I don't. It's going to be tough. So right now, I mean, the focus is on Zap because obviously this is a great setup where you had a little bit of a run here in pre-market and you got a nice pullback before market opens, and you can see that 200. This is a classic 200 market opens that holds, and you got a nice candle break around the area this to get the big run up here. So that was what I call a very nice good trade here on Zap. Okay, 28 million flow. MGOL, again, this was a great trade as well for those that that trades in pre-market. I prefer in the stock world to play in pre-market just because you get to build that extra cushion um, earlier in the morning, and versus, like, let's say for example in futures market, futures is a little bit more active once market opens, right? In pre-market it's a bit more dead, versus stocks. It is tend to be a little more active on the pre-market just because you are also going to have activity obviously at market opening, but the thing is with the press releases, they come out in pre-market. The press releases don't come out during once market opens, right? Most of the press releases are going to come in pre-market. That's why we have this bot where we talk about, like, it releases these press releases, look for these high keywords with these lower floats. If it matches the criteria, and even if there's then there's an alert, then it's even puts more fire onto the oil, so that causes these low float press release stocks to run up very nicely. MGOL and the Zap with the PR. Okay. So that's it. I really have been trading about 1 or 3 stocks per day, and it works well. You don't need to be over trading like 10 different stocks. I know you see a lot of biggest gainers here, but you just want to narrow down all that noise and focus down to 1 to 3, and then you chart those, and then also just kind of make sure you don't over trade on one stock as well. The same thing on the future, since we only trade NQ. You don't want to be over trading the whole time, right? You see a clear trend right here right now. It is obviously downtrending. There's gonna be obviously ups and downs. It's not gonna be just as easy as, well, Dave says downtrending, so but right now, back to NQ real quick. This is it already hit a strong support line on the 1 minute chart. This trend line did crack. Obviously the RSI did bend down. Like I said, once this area started crossing below, I told you guys it was bearish. And so 14 EMA, strong resistance right here. Wicks, and then dumps. And now we're back down to this area, the deviation 2 line, where we did bounce all the way up here. And now this is going to be our support line again, where most likely shorts are going to try to cover. I got a line here at 2184, so that's going to be a bit support level here for the bulls.
Call line. Fund. APXL. BS, CLRB, CLRB. NTL. One. CNTG, CNTG.
Okay, so we're back at the pretty oversold territory. This is another where buyers are going to try to look for some buying opportunity. On the 1 minute, we are oversold, as well as on the 5 minute chart right now. We did see a dip all the way down to 16 though, so it could make a move lower, but lower lows before it pops back up. So let's keep an eye on it.
Call line. NTL. NYNT.
MGOL is trying to get back above 140, folks. So actually, that 140 mark would be a great area for a breakout play. So watch 140 candle break line. We're watching that 140 breaks, and we should be able to see a nice run up from there. Right now, NQ is bearish. We are red. We are cracking that 2184 line. And you're gonna need to look at the 15-minute chart now. The 15-minute chart is showing support line here at 2160. So I'm gonna put a line there. See if that area here sort of holds. Wow, that's crazy. Market was green and now it just flushed. Dow Jones is fine, but ES is about to go red, SPY that is, and then you got NASDAQ currently down 37 points after being up quite nicely earlier. Okay, we got about 15 minutes before we take a quick stretch break. Like I said, right now around the support level is going to be 15-minute support here. Should be able to hold out a little bit. You need, as long as the body is still holding, it's a good area for a bounce. So 2160 to 2170, that's a 10-point move now. Let's get back to Zap real quick. Zap is still holding around that 10 EMA right now. So I'm just still kind of waiting for that 10 EMA bull flag here. See that a lot of resistance right now. MGO at 140 still got a wick into 140. So that's going to be a strong area right now as resistance. Okay, so Zap, $3 support. That's where the 10 EMA is at, or excuse me, the 10 and 25 EMA around the area. So we are looking to see if it's going to be able to get a lower high breakout. If it doesn't and $3 cracks, yeah, this is just going to continue to sewer down. So.
LOL then. NTRE. Call line. CPI. CRT. Trend. Or EMAR. ASRT.
Bouncing off from the 2160 line area again. We'll see if the bulls can try to reverse it. We are very oversold here.
MCS. CMRE, FIBM. CRC. AMCS. FTRE. YCR, MOLN, SLNH. NRIS. Oh. FA. SLNH. Apps. No. FIBM. Hold on. SLNH. 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 NYMT.
Okay, guys, we're just on standby. So all the hot activity. I mean, we got massive moves. Let's not forget that. It may be slow right now, but we already had some massive moves. That doesn't mean it's over. Right now, our top two stocks of the day is MGOL and ZAP. So, like I said, I am just sitting tight, being patient. Nasdaq is red. So if you are like constantly buying and averaging down, this is not a good idea. This is how you blow up your accounts. So I just want to make sure if you're trading NQ right now, it is bearish. So don't try to catch a falling knife right now. You know, you still have 2 minutes and 27 seconds on this candle, but the next candle, 5-minute opens below this. Yeah, we're gonna probably just gonna continue to go all the way down here. So just I don't have any other lines right now. So this is I don't know, somehow it needs to start reversing back above this 2160 line if it wants to be getting that reversal. Okay, so ZAP right now waiting for that reversal out of the downtrend line, and then I mean I think MGOL has a shot. Again, we just need to look for that nice candle break, and I think MGOL might just be able to do 175 breaks, and you got $2. Right now 140 is going to be the big VWAP roll line. That's also a candle break line. So there's a lot of resistance there right now. So if the bulls are able to really ram it up and 140 becomes support, builds a nest, call Bobby the builder and build a brick by brick, then we got a pretty good shot here because it's going to also break out of the lower high that downtrend line there. So just know we got, the high not too long ago, back last month on May 22nd, as high as that 183 mark. Okay. So I would think with MGOL just already trade over 100 million in volume today, I'd say the bulls they're thirsty. They're thirsty for that, maybe even breaking about that 183 today. So again, let's just take it step by step. Let's not get a little too twisted. All right, there he goes. Bye bye birdie still on NQ.
STX. CIM. RNG.
Oh man, such nastiness here on NQ. It's crazy.
PZTA. SFIX.
So this is what I'm going to draw right here on my screen. So we are in this bearish channel right now. So I'm also going to give myself all the way down to 16 RSI within the next candle. So obviously, as the next candle keeps opening up lower highs, you can expect lower lows within this channel. So just be careful when it starts reversing out, then you got a lot of room to run back up.
PYCR. TNR, ALBS, NNBC, NNBC. When, TPS, ALUR, ALUR.
Okay, Zap, MGOL right now both pulling back still, kind of holding the VWAP on Zap though. So I'm gonna turn my attention on Zap since MGOL we are coming below. We just can't get back above VWAP, so it's gonna be continued flush. So I'm not gonna go there until it gets back above 140. Like I said, Zap $3 is still holding. Big bounce cover here on NQ.
Challenge. Fire. Now. SS, what? HLLY. PRAS. HNFT. RNG. TRAN. DHAI. HCC. CTRE. CNSL. CMTL. EYEM. LPSN. FL. GFS. CRK. Funds. Yesterday.
Okay, got Zap one more time. All right, I'll tell you guys. The first line would be the downtrend breakout line there. So I am gonna wait for that. I don't know what happened to my mouse here. My mouse has been acting up, man. Everything's like so messed up. Hmm.
IMPT.
Okay. All right, so back on up here on NQ, that 2160 line.
JBGS. EBS. CGL. GMS. 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 GYTRM. RNG, NMC.
Okay, Zap is starting to wedge out here. The candle break line next on Zap is gonna be 346 line. 346 line right here. So once we start closing above and breaking above 346, this should be the area that we should get a new high of day all the way up towards 4. Because remember, the bulls will all want that $4 mark. So right now that 346 just got kind of a little bit of a taste, a little kiss. Now we just need to zap it up.
LPSN. SRFL.
You understand me? Right here, we got to zap it up at 346 candle here. So once 346 is able to get a candle closing, right now there's a lot of resistance. That's going to be the next area. Got it good.
LS.
401 is the up halt, just FYI. Reversing right now on NQ. Like I said, be careful, be on the lookout. It's going to be having a lot of room to run back up again. So Zap 401 up halt here.
Final. GL.
That's a huge reversal. On the 15-minute chart, the body's still holding above that 20. Again, that 160 line there. If we get back above that, that's going to be starting to get that nice higher lows again from there. That's going to be your solid support that bulls are going to need to start building back up. We'll probably want to get that 50 EMA on the 1-minute chart around 2193 or the 14 EMA after that. So 184. After that, you got that back to the pink depth line. Come on, bro. What's up with this? Hmm. Hey, thank you. Looking very bullish again. Zap right on deck. 405 up halt is a new updated up halt in 5 minutes. Excuse me, in 2 minutes, I'm gonna take a quick stretch break, so I'll be off the mic for 5 minutes. Everybody do a stretch break. Don't be sitting there all day. Not good for your health or your back. 409 up halt next, or raising it up a little bit. So right now, you can see there clearly a lot of resistance into the 340, this 446 line there. We need to make sure that we get that candle break. So right now, none of them are doing it. Maybe they're saving it for the 11 a.m. river dip time. So for now, we're gonna have to take a little step back until it breaks that line. The good news is, as long as this holds above the VWAP, this is the only one out of the many other stocks that are still above VWAP. This is why it's so crucial for you to wait. This is where I told you a lot of people, without getting that confirmation, they go in big without that confirmation and they get a flush. It's best to, you know what, either if you're not too sure, chip in small amounts of shares or you just need to take a step back. Okay.
CTNT, CIM, CENN, JBTS, MIM. SB, SB. BTDR. GL. BTNR. PYCR. SRFM. Horn. BNDA. NRIS, DMRE. CTNT. ARLS. FLNZ. RBNZ. ADTN. ARCT. PRAS. PRAS. Phylon. Delphi. HCP. SEDG. SIRE. NRIS. NRIS. Java. BTDR. Yeti. CMRE. Java. KYTX. NRIS. MIRM. AIS. PRAS. LRO. HLL1. Right.
Hey, the NQ is coming on up to that mark. Like I said, that it's back on up towards that. What do you call it? The 14 near the 14 MA and the downtrend line there. So nice reversal, nice higher lows. We just need to break through this mark. Remember, then we got more room all the way up there as well. So look how NQ recovered so much already. Very nice. So markets back up. SPY green, Nasdaq still green. We just need NQ to kind of catch up there. We are testing a little bit of resistance line here on this downtrend line, so probably expect a little bit of pullback, which is happening right now, and then test back down and see if it's going to hold above that previous candle high.
Next. AIS. Right. KYTX.
Yeah, now we're getting a little bit of this. All right, guys. Well, I forgot to take my 5 minute break. I'm gonna take my 5 minute break now and then come back at the 10:40 mark, and that's gonna be 20 minutes before 11 a.m. for dip time. So be on the lookout. Let the chat know. Let me know if you guys see any setups other than Zap or MGOL. All right, take a quick 5 minute break. 5 minute break. Alrighty, guys, I am back. We are getting ready for our 20 minutes till 11 a.m. rubber dip time. Trust everyone had a great morning so far. We got 20 minutes till 11 a.m. rubber dip time, like I said. So, with that being said, Zat is coming back up towards that 346 line. We need that candle break.
Right. That's the eye.
We got still a lot of resistance at 346. Be careful, guys. We just really need to get that confirmation. It's just made a lower high again. So we just need to really make sure that this area gets that full body candle. I can't stress that enough. Just know that once it does, you got an up pulse showing at 403. So just kind of do the math. Like, are you gonna penny pinch, right at 346 or 348, you know what I mean? Just so that you can try to get the what I mean. So wait for the full body, and if it has that shot for that new high of the day, that's way much better and worth it than trying to get in early without the confirmation. um in these scenarios, getting in early is not the way to profit. Like in pre-market, getting in early makes sense because it's pre-market. You got a press release. A lot of traders are still not woken up. So you get in early, that makes sense. All right. With these areas already popped up, we're now just trying to wait to see if the resistance line can break so that the bulls start getting confidence to enter in. All right. So don't try to be that hero trying to like let me smash it up or whatever you guys say, let's just bust it open. It's not, it's already traded like 48 million. Like you can do that when, let's say in pre-market, there's not a whole lot of volume traded. So these low flows early on, it makes sense. Uh, Especially when you do that in pre-market, it's also hitting the new high day scanners over and over and over again because that it didn't get a chance to run up since it's so early in pre-market. So you got to kind of factor in all those things and then make a decision.
IACL. Fund. HLF. DMRE. NG. L. AIS.
Okay, and Q on the 5-minute chart. Look what's going on. We're getting very nice, steady higher lows here. So being back above 14 EMA means what? It is bullish. So we are looking good here on NQ. I like it. At least on the 1-minute chart, excuse me, the 5-minute chart, we're still working on to see if it's going to get above that, 14 EMA. So that's the only thing. But right now, RSI is bullish. Yeah, we do need to kind of watch this 14 EMA though. We need to confirm that, and then we got room all the way up here to this line, to this trend line here. So I just think NQ needs to go red to green here.
HLF. Fund. AIS. NG. Hey, Pro. EXPI. RAS. MIRM. LNTH. WKS. FLNC. CMRE. AISP. HCC. Yeah. RBSN. OESX.
Okay, right now looks like it is cracking here.
NFI.
So better hold up, otherwise we are gonna. For Team A still being a very strong resistance here.
AISF. OESX. EXPI. OESX. SETG. CMRE. RBNC. TWKS. OGI. PSTX. BNGO. TTR.
Zap just too much resistance at 346. So let me go down the list one more time here. We got 11 a.m. coming up in 12 minutes. MGOL #1 gainer, as you know, it just lost sauce after up, market opening, short window, and then a fade as we have talked about. Never was able to get back above that 146, 140 line again. The candle break, Zap. You got $3 support still holding. If you want to wait for the 346, you can. GRDI, I mean, it's testing VWAP. Just it could pop up again here in the afternoon. Just I'm not going to be sticking around till then to see GRDI pop up.
OESX. 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 TS. EXPI. SGRP.
All right, so sorry about that. My mouse is still acting up for a little bit this morning for some reason. BTTR going down the list here. This looks actually pretty decent here. Obviously, I want to chase it now, but I have a line at 6. What is that? 640. So looks to be halted. Let me double check here on BTTR. Yeah, Better Choice Company. We played this actually a few days ago. So, it's a micro flow. I would watch that 6.40 mark. You got 10 minutes here before 11 a.m., but I think that 6.40 mark would be the next area to see BTTR break. 6.40 next resistance. We're watching for a candle break towards you see a 200 daily right now on just Trade Ideas is showing me here. Looks like I got a little bit more room here. I mean, we've got 7+ left here, so or 7+ move. Currently halted, so we're watching for the unhalt. Okay.
ICU. JAGS. Datahead. OIS. HRC. LIM. No. Domo. City. FIPM. CIM. ICP. IMPR. No. ALLR. JHS. LMTA. BTTR. BTTR. AOSL. HLF. AOSL. L.
All right, so you guys 640 BTTR breaking. 674 up halt. But we need to build 640 as support. We need to hold that.
BNK. No. DK. AOSL. 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 No. SPR. AOSL. 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 CESL, AOSL, AOSL, CIM, AOSL, AOSL, AOSL. Yo. OIS, SB, A. Now.
Hey, BTR, you see all those wicks into 640. We need to close above 640 here, but it is certainly nice that the BTR is trying hard here. 691 is the uphold here. Let's go ahead and adjust this now that the NQ is trying to reverse. Still nice higher lows. Actually, hold on. Let me delete that real quick.
No, CMRE. And it. IMSW. No, going. There. NYMTIM. CNX.
All right, guys. Well, it seems like to me everything is starting to fall off of the stock world here. Things are kind of going on sell-offs. I mean, you can keep watching Zap if it comes back above that 346 line, but it's gonna be, some few more. I mean, still got some ways to go there now. NQ looking great. Beautiful higher lows. You got the next 25 EMA as resistance, and then the next line here at 222.25 and up to the 50 EMA. So I think overall it was a pretty easy, day coming back off from the Juneteenth trading day off. And so looking forward to awesome trading with you guys on Fast Money Friday. It's already end of the week tomorrow. So let's close strong tomorrow, folks. Have a good rest of your day and stay blessed, folks.